Hey guys, it's girl Key, and I'm back with another video. And today we were talking about Monday Night Raw. Now, they started it off with Rhea Ripley coming down in the ring and saying that basically she was hurt, but now all she's thinking about is making them suffer for what they done did. Now, first off, I love how they're kind of going into this babyface version of Rhea, because the way I would cheer for her, even when she was doing bad stuff, she was already kind of a babyface in my opinion. Like, we was already seeing her as babyface, but now she's more, I feel like it's more, she's opening up basically, because y'all know the heels don't really do that, but she kind of showed us her heart, and I love that. My favorite part of that opening though is when Damain Preist popped up behind Liv and Dom. Like, that right there was hilarious. I love how comedic wrestling gets. Like, all in all, in the universe of wrestling, it does not seem like it would be comedic as it is, but it's so like cartoony sometimes, and I love that. That's one of my favorite things about wrestling. Now, first off, I'm gonna tell y'all this. This whole new Judgment Day right here is, I don't even like calling it the Judgment Day. I don't know what I'm gonna call it street trash, because if you know, you know. But this version of street trash, I ain't feeling it, because they are kind of, they always are running away, you know, or they'll be safe. And it's like, okay, it makes sense because those two were kind of the powerhouses of the group, and they're they got that strength, but at the same time, y'all outnumber them all the time. It's like, y'all should be thinking like, how are we gonna set them up instead of y'all getting set up. And Dominik talking about that mess, Rhea was treating him like he wasn't a man. Liv let him eat chicken tendies and play video games whenever he wants. Like, it sounds like Liv is your actual mother. Okay, and Dom was the one who started calling Rhea mommy in the first place. She didn't tell him to call me mommy. Like, bro, be so for real. It's like the credibility of the reason for Dom betraying Rhea and Damian, it's like going down by the second. It's like not making sense, especially on how close Dom was with Damian. It's like, say what you will about their whole relationship with Rhea, that relationship with Damian was like a big brother, and it didn't make sense for him to betray them both. You know, it just, I was expecting actual reasons, like actual things. Instead, it was some bull. And I feel like these things about the crowds that really kind of bug me. Number one, the what chants. I hate the what chants. The USA chants, it gets old. And then not letting Dom speak. Because I get it. It's fun. It was jokey. I was it was funny to me. When y'all started it, it was funny. And I feel like it could still exist, that whole booing thing. But there's certain times where y'all like, okay, I kind of want to know what he's finna say. But y'all are always like, boo. I'm like, I did this because, boo. Like, guys, chill out, please. Rhea was trying her best to have y'all chill out, and Liv did it a few weeks before. It's like, who actually can stop y'all from booing Dom? Because y'all keep booing the man, and honestly, it works for them because they're heels, but at the same time, it's like, y'all gotta let Dom speak one day. Y'all really do, because Dom is very talented, and the fact that y'all never let him speak, it's just kind of, I ain't gonna say it, in my opinion, it might hinder his growth on knowing how to cut a promo on a mic in a live crowd and bounce off the crowds like that. Like, cause there's no crowd to bounce off of. Y'all just say boo. Y'all just boo them every time you boo them. It don't make sense. Like, guys, chill out. But I liked Raw. I will say that, you know, that whole thing with, my heart ached out for him. And this is, I'm about to go all over the place, but my heart ached for the Miz when R-Truth set him up. Like, that promo was hilarious with Randy Orton, but setting up the Miz with Bronson Reed, bruh, When will the Miz ever be free? When can he make me smile and get the Intercontinental Championship back, or actually, you know, win a match, like make an upset? Because it's like with that match with Bronson Reed, he could have pulled an upset. But even in his losses, even in when he puts somebody over, he always gives them a great match. So it's never like I can't ever hate the fact that the Miz loses, because to be in a position where you could bring up other talent, younger talent, is amazing. And the fact that he wrestles safely, so it's like the injury list is kind of low, so can't help but like still respect him for it, you know. But I really want the Miz to be able to go on, like, just not being this jokester type of thing with R-Truth no more. Because honestly, R-Truth as a character has to evolve. They have to stop playing with R-Truth as a character, because he can still be beloved and funny and jokey, but not be an idiot. Because that's how we're doing it right now. He's being an idiot. Now, Bronson Reed, I was fine with you Tsunami and Seth Rollins. I was fine with you Tsunami and anybody on that roster, but when you did the R-Truth, that's when I really didn't like you. Now I'm praying for your downfall. I'm waiting for your downfall, actually, because you playing games. You're playing games, and I didn't appreciate what you did to R-Truth. And I'm not appreciating the fact that y'all never want to roll them out the ring. Roll the people out the ring. It's just mind-boggling how y'all can't get them out the ring. Like, the first few Tsunamis, fine. Y'all just standing around, fine. But after that, when he loads up to doing it again, it takes his time to pose and emote. That's the perfect time for y'all to. And R-Truth is skinnier, so it's like y'all could. Same thing with Seth Rollins. He was small too, and y'all could have rolled him out too, but y'all didn't want to. It's not making any sense to me. Now, Odyssey Jones, that was a great debut. Cool. But as I said, it's kind of scaring me, because I don't want the New Day to break up to these bums. Like, next week, I feel like Kofi needs to have a talk with Xavier and be like, hey, he's not replacing Big E. We still the New Day. We just got a little close ally, a close friend. He ain't in the New Day. He's just a close friend, because Odyssey, just because Odyssey is big and black, do not mean that he's trying to. That's not what. I don't think that's how it is for me. If I'm looking in, that's not how it is. You know, he's just trying. I feel like Kofi is just trying to, you know, help bring up this new talent. And of course, Karen getting in Xavier's head low key. And Karen does not need that on his belt. He don't need that notch on his belt, because the Final Testament ain't it right now. Okay, they need to find a different target to do something. I don't care who you mess with. Get a different target. Shoot, go for the Wyatt Six. Do something. Judgment Day part. Do the street trash, man. Work with them. Don't mess with what we got here going on with the New Day, because the New Day does have a chance to revitalize themselves, but them breaking up, that'll be hurtful. It'll be hurtful, especially because I'm wary on the fact that Xavier is going to get a push if they break up. Like, if we call a spade, I don't know if Xavier getting a push. He would deserve, he got the skill to back it up, but I just don't know if that's what creative would be doing with Xavier, and it would just make no sense to break him up just to have him fall by the wayside and be job. I don't like that term, and just put people over all the time, because that's kind of what they've been doing, putting the Final Testament over, and it's not working. They'll boo Karrion, but the rest of them, they kind of don't even react to. Scarlett, she's pretty, so I guess that's what makes people like her, because I'm on Twitter, and I'm seeing a lot of people really fans of Scarlett. I don't know her outside of her. She probably has some wrestling history. I don't know nothing about that. But I ain't feeling it. Now, Randy Orton. He was finna go back to the day when he had voices in his head messing with Gunther. Gunther, he's pulling out these great promos, and honestly, At first, I wasn't feeling him having a belt for a long time, but if he keeps bringing out these promos where he's downing people, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna like a long reign. You know, do something like that with John Cena. Yeah. I was rooting for Randy, but now I ain't seen the vision. Randy's gonna get folded in Berlin. He's getting folded in Berlin. Now, again, USA chance. Really? Calm down. The Olympics is over. 4th of July over. There's no need. We're good. Now, the American Made, I was gonna call them the Creeds. I love the fact that they brought in Ivan out, because I was starting to wonder what they finna do with Maxine, because she's just being a valet, and they keep her on the roster for a long time for her to just be like valet on valets. It's just, I ain't liking it. I wasn't liking it. But then Ivy Now touring, I like Ivy Now, and this is giving her her spotlight, because she be throwing down. She's a little inexperienced a little bit, but that's normal. And you barely can tell in the ring. It's just a little small stuff, but you can barely tell in the ring, and I'm loving it. And it seems like we're gonna get like an Alpha Academy with the American Made, and that works for me, because y'all know the YS6. They ever get through it, the YS6, they taking L's. They just are. Makes sense. And I ain't gonna say none other than Pure Fusion Collective. I love the Sky Pirates, but Pure Fusion Collective. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Now the three teams trying to get the titles for the tag team. I don't care how that goes. At the end of this, I just need my big three to come. I just need my big three to have a moment, and it looked like we was gonna get that with Unholy Union and Blair, and that's fine with me. That's fine with me if they don't have the belts, as long as I get my big three. I knew that match wasn't gonna end in somebody actually getting pinned. I knew they were gonna get involved, and at least Triple H is bringing them out, you know, giving them that shine, because they've been gone for a bit. Like, you barely seen them on Raw. Now, Pete Dunne, you just be bringing that shillelagh everywhere. I don't get it. How you get that through TSA every time? How are you getting that shillelagh everywhere with you? Like Ludwig Kaiser ain't none of my business. Go ahead, bruh. Go ahead. Because I love Pete Dunne. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying this time. Now, Braun Breaker, when he walked through, I knew Sammy was getting done dirty. I ain't know, not done dirty. I knew Sammy was losing. Especially because they had a two pin out of 3 type of match. Which I like the fact that they implemented 2 different types of matches last night. That was beautiful. But I knew Sammy was losing because they didn't want to necessarily have him get pinned and done like he was done on SummerSlam, but they had to make it a way so Braun could get that belt. And Braun Breaker coming through, walking through, I just knew he was winning. I knew it. And honestly, I'm starting to like him a bit more. Every week is something different. And Sammy good, and I just hope they put him in a different story. I don't need him to just be waiting around just for the Bloodline story. I don't. Like, we already getting that with Jay. Might as well put Sammy in something. And I don't want Sammy to be in the Bloodline story at all, actually. I know that's a bit unpopular, but I just don't. And he don't need to ever go in the ring with Braun Breaker again soon. He don't. He was getting thrown. He got thrown in the timekeeper's area. Like, shoot, I ain't mess with you. I wouldn't even want to mess with you. You keep that belt, bro. Keep that belt. We don't need to go again, bro. Keep the belt. But another week of Jey Uso, not knowing what to do with Jey Uso. It's good here. Being a Jey Uso fan is so interesting, man. But that's it for last night's Raw talk. Oh, now CM Punk coming through and with Drew McIntyre, that's what he freaking get. Drew McIntyre is always sticking his nose in somebody else's business. That's what he get. They brought it back to the Road to WrestleMania with the belt whippings. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that. As long as the person that's getting whipped is not black. That's not okay. But as long, I'm a fan of it, you know, because why would you just take off your belt for why would you do that? Why are you doing that? Drew just be doing stuff, and he just be getting himself in these predicaments where whatever happens to Drew is Drew's fault. But thank you for watching my video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.